Hey guys, Kelly Woolley here with yet another tutorial. As requested, I'm gonna make a video about what toys can be extremely useful for you during gameplay. The first one we are going to talk about is this one here. Look at the upper left corner. Sinvir tea set. It says serves tea with your Sinvir tea set. Just spawn it. It looks like this. You have a dragonflight version of this as well. Click on it and it will restore mana. As you can see here, 400 mana, it goes up, it starts low, but this one can be extremely good if you have emergency mana problems. Yes, this can only be spawned once every hour, so it's really an emergency toy. For example, you're gonna see, oh crap, I'm gonna run out of mana really fast and I need really fast mana. As you can see here, it builds up and you're gonna the maximum you can get from it is 1000 mana per second. There is a dragonflight version of this as well. Let me see how it's called again. It's called Dragon Tea Set. Dragon Tea Set can be bought from Erogusa here. The only requirement is reach a renown level 3 with the Valdraken Accord here, and you're gonna be able to buy it. Yes, this vendor here, Dragon Tea Set, if you don't have the Sinvir Tea Set, basically. Okay, so let's go to the next toy. Okay, the next toy is post toys. So basically portable mailboxes, but in the form of a toy. At the moment, you have two versions of these. You have Katie's Stamp Whistle and you have Oguna's Perch. Yes, I'm gonna provide a links in the description below on the guides how to get it. Otherwise, this would be guides over guides over guides. If it's simple, I'm just gonna explain it here. If it requires a little bit more, I will provide you the links in the description below how to get Oguna's Perch and how to get Katie Stamp Whistle. Basically what it does, really simple. You can click on it. It shares a cooldown with each other. So just use one. It has a 3-hour cooldown and you're going to be able to talk to Katie Stamp Whistle, or the Oguna's Perch is basically the Dragonflight version. The Oguna's Perch is an easy one. If you want to get an easy one, do the Oguna's Perch, because Katie Stamp Whistle is a full, basically, quest line you're going to have to do, and it will take you quite some time, and it's really not that easy. It took me quite some time to get it, because memory games, I'm not good at it, and this is all about memory games. And this is basically just a portable mailbox. If you want to see, basically, how you can obtain both of these, just click on the description below and go to the Wowhead guide. I'm not going to make a guide myself about this. This is just showing what toys you can get, and how to get them is in the description below. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next item is the Angler's Fishing Raft. This is obtained by getting exalted here with the Anglers. The Anglers are a group of Pandaren fishermen that hope to feed their people and grow their knowledge of fishing. Pandaland. Okay? The Anglers, just search up a guide. How to get the Anglers is basically by doing quests. That's the simplest way. What does this raft, why is this raft so useful? Really simple. Click on it, jump, and you're on the raft. When you're moving with the raft and you start pressing jump, you will go faster and faster and faster on this raft. Look, see how fast you are going? There you go. And the good thing is you can stay on the raft and you can start fishing. This is really handy if you want to stay in open water. Don't be bothered by the ads on the sides, and then just be able to catch some fish. So the Angler's Fishing Raft, obtained with the Angler's exalted reputation. Next one. So the next one is fishing related as well. It's this toy here. Basically the reusable oversized bobber. Upper left corner you can see the description. Increase the size of your ordinary fishing bobber for 1 hour. Can be used with bobbers in your toy collection. So basically it will use all the type of bobbers, like Pepe, name it. Every bobber you have. The ordinary bobber looks like this. This is the ordinary bobber, as you can see here. There you go. Now I'm going to use the oversized bobber. Just cast it. It stays on you for 60 minutes. Pretty big, right? Now you can't miss it, right? You're never gonna miss a cast, right? Basically, this is how the Oversized Bobber looks. The Oversized Bobber is basically obtained with an achievement called Discomberated. I'm gonna show it in the... Oh, sorry, miswritten. Discomber. I should be able to see it. Here it is. This achievement here. Catch 100 fish. As you can see, it says 0 to 100. I done it on another character, but it doesn't matter. It's a count byte. Catch 100 fish with the Oversized Bobber. Really simple. Buy the Oversized Bobber from the auction house. Really cheap. A few dozen gold. Attach it to your fishing pole and catch 100 fish. Really simple. Yeah? This might be the simplest one of all. Is it really necessary to have it? No, but it's a useful toy. It can be useful for people that having issues, like if you're fishing in a highly populated area where a lot of people are fishing, for example, for the mana pools in Legion, then this one can come really in handy and gonna make your life a lot easier. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next toy we're going to talk about is the Safari Hat. Safari Hat is really simple. Battle Pet experience gained by 10%. If you're leveling up battle pets, this is a must. All you have to do is click on it. There you go. And you're gonna have a nice little cool hat on your head. And how is this basically obtained? By this. Give me 1 second here. Achievement is called Taming the World. This one here, Taming the World. Defeat 40 master pet tamers on the Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Outland, Northrend, or Pandaria. Reward Safari Hat. 10% extra XP. Pretty easy to get. You can do this in 1 or maybe 2 days or faster if you are a good player. Or good pet battler, however you want to call it. So this one is a must for people that want to play a lot with pet battles or sell pet battles and want to level them up faster to get more gold. Next one. So the next one we're going to talk about is a soft foam sword. The foam sword, basically what it does, it brings enemies of trivial difficulty down to a level where you can actually, where you need them. For example, let us say you want to train, you want to do a quest of trivial difficulty. So let us say you want to do a level 10 quest and the quest says bring this NPC down to 40% and then use this item on him. As a high level, even naked, you won't be able to do it because you're going to one-shot them. Yes? And one-shotting it is not what we want to do. This works as well on every low-level quests where you need to weaken them, like I just explained. This works as well, for example, if you want to capture a level 90 beasts for your garrison barn in Draenor, if you're there for whatever reason. Yeah, it was very handy, because if you melee them, they will die after 2 hits, and then you can do it like this to collect some beasts, to collect everything that you would otherwise one-shot. This toy is really good. How can you get this toy? Really simple. You can buy it in Stormwind or in Ogrimmar. I'm gonna add both waypoints in the description below, so you can actually go to the Toys and Novelties vendor and buy this. This can be a really nice life hack if you already not have it, and you're gonna be able, you're not gonna use it often, but sometimes it comes really in handy. I had a few situations in World of Warcraft that without this sword I wouldn't be able to complete my achievement or my quest. So it definitely has some very useful perks to it. Next one. The next one I want to talk about are the several options you have for Hearthstones. This may seem obvious to many people, but many people don't know that you actually can have 1 free backspace and you don't need a Hearthstone because you have a lot of toys for it. For example, I'm gonna show you how many different versions you have. Hearthstone. So basically all these can be obtained throughout doing content. Like the Dalaran Hearthstone here, you just go to the Dalaran Innkeeper in Legion Dalaran, buy it, and you have the toy. Yes? All the others here are basically all Hearthstones, but with a special effect on it. Like this one has flames, Then you have the Garrison Hearthstone. This will portal you straight to your Garrison. The Kyrian Hearthstone, Dominated Hearthstone, and so on and so on. Necrolord Hearthstone. These are all with different skins on it. Like, for example, I got this one. This one is from the latest raid. This is what it do. As you can see, I just clicked on it on my bar. I am starting to Hearthstone, but I don't have any Hearthstones in my bag anymore. So you do not need Hearthstones. If you talk to an innkeeper, it will change the location for you. So you do not need to have any Hearthstones in your bag. And you got a lot of options. Just go to Wowhead, search for the different ones. Like here, as you can see here, Hearthstone. Let me type in. As you can see, like you have Hearthstone of the Flame here. You have the Brewfest Hearthstone, basically Fire Eater's Hearthstone, Eternal Traveler's Hearthstone, Enlightened Hearthstone, Great Father Winter's Hearthstone, Kyrian Hearthstone, Holographic Digitalization, and I can keep going on. The easiest one to get basically is a normal Hearthstone, of course. The Dalaran Hearthstone is really easy to get, but this one will only port you to Dalaran. Yes. Our Garrison Hearthstone will only portal you to your Garrison, and all the others will portal you to the inn. You have binded your key too. Yeah, you have a few. As you can see here, there are quite a few. There are 2 pages, except this one here. This is a card. This is not a Hearthstone, but all the rest are Hearthstones, basically. A lot of options. Just type in Hearthstone in your toy box, look up which one you want, and then go to Wowhead. Actually, as you can see here, mostly it will say you where to get it. World event, Shadowlands Epic Edition. This is one you got from the Shadowlands Epic Edition. And then you got a few others as well. Is this handy? Yes, because you can create one more backspace if you want to have a completely empty bag. If you are gold farming, it's always handy to have an as empty as possible backspace available, so you don't mix and match stuff up and don't sell stuff that you don't want to sell. So keep your bags as empty as possible. So the Hearthstones. So these are basically my most used toys myself. Are there other options? Most definitely. There are still other options here. I'm gonna make another guide most likely in a few months or in a few weeks, depending on what toys I still find useful myself. But these are basically my top 7 you can use. What can you do with all the toys I listed? You can hit mobs without killing them. You can send mail. You can post mail. You can fish in open water without having to swim. You're gonna have more backspace if you use these. So these are 7 toys that I find very useful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video or in the next stream. Bye bye.